Alright, I'm going to try to start spreading some stuff over YouTube. It's going to be difficult because nobody's probably going to view it, and I don't really have any special talents or, can't really do anything cool. But I do have some good thoughts. I was wondering about a world that could possibly happen if we all wanted it to. I don't know about you, but I know I am sick of seeing death over the news and in real life. I mean, death happens naturally, and us as humans, we are killing each other off for no real good reason at all. Maybe it's due to jealousy. Maybe it's due to, you have a different religion than I do. Maybe you're poorer than I am. Maybe I want more power than you. I don't know. I really don't know why we all have pent-up rage against anyone. We all face our own issues on a day-to-day basis, and it's really starting to get out of control. Like, for instance, if I was walking down the street and I saw a businessman in a really expensive suit and he was just walking up the street, I myself would like to say hi to him. Hey, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm good. Just simple something like that is beautiful. Then you see a homeless person sitting there. Don't automatically think they're a bad person because they're homeless. Some of the homeless people in the world are some of the kindest people you'll ever meet. And then people from other religions and race, color, whatever, some of them are harder workers than you and I, and they're doing it for their family. Yeah, they're not from here. Yeah, they, are taking some of our free shit, but everybody has to work for what they really want. And a lot of them do. A lot of them deserve respect, just like you and I. Thugs, gangsters, hoodlums, whatever, they all struggle too. Everybody struggles with day-to-day issues. And for us to just automatically assume that they're a piece of trash really says something about our own character. If we worked harder at being nicer to each other, maybe this world would become a little better. We also need to work on, saving the environment, changing up the economical system, maybe possibly wiping away wealth. What if nobody was rich and nobody was poor? Then what would we judge on? Maybe we can start earning respect the old-fashioned way. Helping people out, opening the door for someone, helping somebody that dropped a book, helping with chores around the home, helping with, labor that could be done much faster if two people worked on it versus one. I'm not in college right now, and I can't really say big words together to make it sound like I'm, smart, but I know I can talk to any one of you the same. I can talk to anybody on the planet with respect. If I can do it, I know you can. What does it matter who has the coolest clothes, who has the fastest cars, who has the biggest homes? Okay, you have a big home. What's that do for the rest of the world? Nothing. It only benefits you and your family. Why wouldn't you want to better your surroundings so that way your future family and your offspring have a chance to thrive and do good themselves on their own after you've given them guidance on how to treat people and earn their way through life? I had a decently easy childhood. My dad left me. I held that to heart for quite a while. Now I'm a father of my own. I'm a father myself, sorry. And I have a beautiful fiance. And I'm working every day. I'm working 60 hours plus a week to support my family. And, you know, I'm learning that all you gotta do is look somebody in the eye and just say something nice. It doesn't matter where they're from. Usually, you know, nice things last. Nice words last. First impressions are important, yes, you know, but first impressions should be more than what you see about the person. It's what you feel about the person, what they've done for themselves and for everybody else around them. You know, prejudgment is pretty evil if you ask me. And if we all work together, maybe we can learn to coexist. You know, like every other species has, you know, respected one another. And they do. Yeah, they eat each other. But selectively. Do these animals die of natural causes? People die in car accidents every day. People die, you know, by terminal illnesses. People die of old age. People die straight from birth. Why do you want to go out and kill them? Why do you want to make their families suffer because of something you believe in? Believe in whatever you want, but keep it to yourself and those around you that believe in what you believe in. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your life. Possibly do something good for someone else, and you'll feel better about yourself. Someday, I hope my son can grow up in a world where he feels free enough to walk down the street without being judged. I want him to walk down the street and be confident that he can do whatever his mind sets out to do. If you've listened to this far, then I've gotten to you. Because you know what? It's already been 9 minutes. 9 minutes is a long time for someone to listen to you. For someone to get your own feel about them. I'm going to try to stop this at 10 minutes, actually. So I'm going to kind of blabber on for the next 50 seconds. But to all of you that may think I'm fake, or, you know, ugly, or, oh, it's a fat kid talking. Well, all of you, I understand. And yeah, you know, I think I'm going to start doing this more often. I think I'm going to start posting videos on YouTube. Not to become famous, but to, you know, spread a little bit of kindness. Just to show the world that there's at least one person that still cares about humanity. See you guys.